It's Friday the 18th. I'm going to start documenting the dates on these, I figure, because otherwise I'm going to have like 18 million different streams with Overwatch shop rotation as the title. So although not entirely necessary, it might help categorize and maybe help people understand for the week time period. I don't know, whatever. Okay, I'll just hop right into it, I guess.
Oh, here we go again, laugh.
That is perfect timing. So this is interesting. Timekeeper Kiriko bundle. So we get a Timekeeper skin. I mean, it doesn't look bad. Looks fine. Oh, those kunai are pretty interesting. Rofuda. The Magi. I don't know what that says. Those are pretty
well.
well.
Is this shop specifically for me?
It looks like it is, huh? I'll say. Okay. I think everything here looks really well detailed. For Kiriko. Weapon charm is an hourglass. Timekeeper name card. Okay, so this for 2600 is actually hot garbage, but there's nothing new there. This Kiriko skin is not bad. Again, I don't recommend spending 2600. I think their prices are atrocious. Well, I mean, I'll say that all the time, but if you do buy it, again, go to Hero Gallery, look at the desired hero and their skin, go to skins, and you can buy it for 1900. So instead of having to shill out an extra $7 to $10 for a time charm hourglass and a garbage name card, you can just buy the skin for 20 bucks. I mean, it's a great skin, I'm not gonna lie. If I didn't have as many Kiriko skins as I do, I'd definitely consider it myself, but those prices, I'm not paying that, so not bad, right? Not a bad skin. I'll say that much. What else do we got here? It looks like they're shilling out Mage Mercy as if she's new. She's a recolor of Witch. So there's that. They're selling both of them for 3,200. Oh, actually, it's the whole bundle. So if you own Mage Mercy, you can buy the whole thing for 21. So I think they should have made the Kiriko bundle 21 at a base if they were really gonna upcharge it like that. Because 20, like an extra 700 coins for a garbage weapon charm and a name card is pretty terrible. Like Divas, for example, because I'm pretty sure that's still in here, right? Sorry.
Me having Witch instead.
Yeah. This is 2600 and you get a highlight intro, you get your weapon charm, your name card, and a player icon, which the only difference here is the highlight intro. That's the real moneymaker there. So for them to have the chutzpah to put no highlight intro in here, that's kind of rich. I'm not gonna lie. That's really garbage. Thanks, Blizzard. New low. But I'm not surprised.
It looks cool, but still pass. Sorry, Blizzard.
Oh no. I mean, I'm not gonna sit there and knock Blizzard's art team. Like, 8 times out of 10, they make some banger, like actually really awesome skins. Like this skin looks fantastic. I'm not gonna lie. It's a fantastic looking skin. But I'm not spending money on it. I'm not spending that much money on it. But I do think it is kind of slimy how they're going to do that. But, I mean, nothing new there, right? 26 for something where you're getting half the items as another bundle of the same price. So, keep that in mind when you make your purchase. I have no idea if you can purchase Mage Mercy for Legacy credits. Because I have her. I think I bought her with Legacy credits. So, you can buy that Mercy for free and get that entire bundle for 2,100 coins. So, that is a little workaround. So if you wanted to do that, here's what you do. You go over here. Like, I mean, I already have her. So, I don't know if I'd be able to showcase it. Unless they changed her method of buying. But like Witch, for example, here, you should have Mage for the same price of 1,500 silver currency. So at that point, you would just buy it. And then it should be with the discounted price for that bundle. If you wanted to go that route. But as a base, they should have kept this little Kiriko bundle at 2,100. I don't know why they upcharged it by 500 coins. But yeah, I digress. Does not look bad. If you do buy it, probably just buy the skin itself. There's no need to spend an extra $7 or nothing for actual garbage. Invasion is still in here. The Gentle Monster Diva is still in here. We should be anticipating... When does this refresh? In 3 days. They have some really weird refresh rates here. That's odd. Because technically... No, they didn't reset on Tuesday. They reset Thursday. And now today is what? Saturday? Friday. Wait. Has it
Is
been a week?
intro bug still there?
That's a good point. Let me check. Yep, still there. Still there. You got your T-posing diva in the background there. Invasion is still here. I'm not purchasing that ever. So Rip Blizzard, your For You page, obviously customizable.
Wow.
But yeah, there should be a gray variation of this with probably a different name card as well. I'm sure you'd probably still get the. Actually, you might also get a different player icon with the gray one, because this one specifies Fuchsia, so it should be like the pink purple, and the other one should be gray. But don't quote me on that. I don't know. I'm going off of my own speculation here. Looks like all the seasonal garbage is still the same. Heroes still the same, and Overwatch League is still the same. So looks like it's going to change in 3 days. So maybe they're tuning it back to Tuesday, which would be nice. I personally liked the clockwork of keeping everything on Tuesday and rotating it from there. I don't know why they released the chapter on Thursday. Maybe they needed some finalized, patching. I don't know, because clearly Blizzard needs it with things like this godforsaken highlight intro. Well, it's not even a bad highlight intro. It's just, come on. I don't know. But yeah, that's it. It's
Just
a relatively...
rendering Civil's lore build, part 1 of Quarry in a match with Maria.
Oh, sweet. There you go. How are you liking Quarry so far? So yeah, if you were here just for the shop stuff, that's the reset and my thoughts. I think everything's overpriced, but buy at your own discretion. And if you do buy, go with the cheapest options. I guess one more Overwatch-based topic before we either start playing the game or quit. I don't know. We'll see. Jared Neas, however you pronounce his name, no disrespect. Someone was talking about making ranks visible, and he responded to the comment with like eye emoji. So he's like implying that it's coming back. That's my interpretation, or at least the team is looking into that. Which classic
well,
Blizzard.
I only did prologue. It looks good, but I'm one person dead and there's a creepy cop.
Oh, okay, yeah, I got you. Fair enough, fair enough. I know where you're at. But yeah, they're discussing making ranks visible again, which is completely new and not something that we lost in Overwatch 1 going into Overwatch 2. I'm joking, obviously. The rank visibility was something we had in Overwatch 1 for each teammate and the enemy team. You could see everyone's rank, at the very least. If their career profile wasn't public, you could look at their rank and see that. Going into Overwatch 2, they took that out, just like they did the looking for group function, where you could queue up with other people and, set certain qualifications and find a group to play with. Which I kind of hate the fact that they took that away too. Like, that would have been really convenient to have, especially with newer players, if they wanted to, like, interconnect with other Overwatch players outside of match and match chat. So, they're allegedly, speculatorily, that's not a word, bringing back rank visibility. So again, classic Blizzard move. Let's take something away and then add it back. Let me open chat real quick. So yeah, they're adding back rank visibility, which is really annoying because why did they take it away to begin with? And they just keep doing that. So hopefully they see that something wasn't broken, so they didn't need to fix it or move it. Like I don't get it. That needs to be Blizzard's new mentality: is if it's not broken, don't fix it. They had great quality of life things in this game, and they took it away.
I don't know. Could be a PS5 game.
Oh, you have a game? Oh, what game is it? I mean, I'll look into it regardless. But yeah, classic Blizzard. They've done that with multiple things already. I think actually new content additions is these hero ranks. That's probably one of the new things we got that we didn't have before. So that's cool. I think that's nifty and new. But they're giving us back a lot of stuff that we already had, and it's just like, I don't know why you freaking took it away to begin with, Blizzard. Come on. Like, I don't know. And I know I speak so negatively on Overwatch, so I'm gonna throw it a bone here, in spite of everything. Shop prices and this nonsense of take something away, bring it back as if it's new. It's like, it's not new. And it's not even the fact that they're presenting it as it's new. It's the fact that they took it away to begin with. Like, what's the principle there? you're probably putting in more work to take something out, and then you're doubling back and putting it back in. You're just wasting resources. You're not managing your time wisely, and I feel like that is something that falls on the Overwatch team.
They
Things like
remastered an old game called Layers of Fear, which they added both their games and DLC into one game. Discount right now for 20p.
okay, I'll take a look at that. But like rank visibility, that's not something I imagine that the top of the pyramid CEO scumbags that make the prices are doing. Like I think that's an Overwatch team thing. Like they took that out to prevent toxicity, but something that they need to realize is that regardless of what game, regardless of what platform, regardless of what mode, you're gonna have toxicity. Like that, there's no going around that. And there's gonna be bad actors regardless. So I get trying to circumvent it. I get keeping career profiles private, which is a whole separate discussion from rank visibility, but in general, toxicity is going to be unavoidable. That's something that they need to realize. If they really wanted to hard focus toxicity, they would amp up their actions on things like match chat reporting, like in-game chat reporting, looking at gameplay of people who are being toxic, because someone's standing there in spawn for the next 5 minutes of a game, that's throwing, that's toxicity, and they're not enforcing against that. People leaving games, I think they need to rework the leave system. Yeah, the report system needs to be revamped, in my opinion. Like, if they really want to counter toxicity, that's your way to do it. You're going to have to let these people rear their ugly heads, and then you cut them off like that, easy. I don't know if it's going to be bannable offenses, but most of the time, toxic people are going to be toxic, regardless. So it's just, they have to, I think reporting system is the best way they can go about that. Mandatory public career profiles is a good thing, I think, because people like me who want to see what other people play and go around and build a comp like that, I think that greatly improves odds of winning a game. But I mean, I guess I can see toxicity, but if people are going to be toxic, they're going to be toxic.
Comp experience, though.
And that's just what it is. That's comp. Like, they don't enforce their reporting system, they don't look at it, they don't ban people accordingly. If they really want to fight toxicity in this game, the answer's there. Focus on your report system. Look back at gameplay. Like, you have a whole team for this stuff. Do that. Because toxicity is going to be inevitable. It's how you combat it there and then that matters. But cutting quality of life changes out of the game and adding them back, that is not the way to combat that. All you're doing is cutting content, wasting Overwatch Team 4 resources. You're just wasting time. That's what it is. So I really hope that they kind of get that act together and figure that out. But like things like levers, I think people should get 2 or 3 leaves a season and then they're banned from comp. That's what it needs to be. Like, sure, I get it, but this is also a team game where team power is how you win. So if someone doesn't want to be a team player, if they want to be a whiny little crybaby, don't ban them for an hour after 2 leaves. Ban them permanently, indefinitely for that season until they get their act together. And if they don't like that, then go play a different game. And like I was saying, I'll throw Overwatch a bone here. This is a well-designed game, right? Like, it has its issues gameplay-wise, but it's a lot better than, like, say, Valorant. Like, I look at Valorant gameplay. Obviously, I don't have a PC, so I'm not playing Valorant, but looking at the gameplay, it looks really clunky, very not well done. I know that their shops and their prices are even, like, farther out than Overwatch's are. Apex is monetized to the end of the world and back. Fortnite, people on that game probably haven't even like developed a consciousness yet. So it's just like Overwatch is this melting pot of people who played other games, people of different ages, all of this different stuff. And I just think Overwatch's gameplay much more fluid, much more. It can be much more enjoyable than 90% of the other FPS games on the market. That's why I love Overwatch. There's so much lore. The characters are different. There's different roles. It's extremely multifaceted, and that is a good part about it. That's something that other games don't have. Like, you can tell that there's the potential for passion here with this game, but corporate greed gets in the way of that. Insane shop prices, and then, you know, this backtracking of let's add something in and let's take it out and then add it back again. Like, what's the deal, Blizzard? You guys really got to get your act together. I know they're not going to watch this or listen to anything that some random person has to say.
For some characters.
And that's the thing, is Overwatch has a broad roster that appeals to people, and that's the thing. It's like, seldom can I go find an archer that uses dragons to shoot. You know, it's cool. It's a cool concept. You have a freaking giant gorilla who's playable. You have an insane scientist. You have a robot terrorist, and I think that's the freaking coolest character in the game is the robot terrorist. Like, that's awesome. Like, you don't get that in Apex. You don't get that in Fortnite. You know, it's just, I don't know, freaking floating monk. It's such a colorful, vibrant game. I love it, and it's always going to be my go-to game. But I want to see it done right. I think what they need to do is look at the community. I think that that's the first issue, is that they have this actual like pool and oasis of ideas, thoughts, and feedback in the community, and they just don't like pay attention to it. I think what Blizzard should do is they should like commission, intern, or even hire a couple of Overwatch content creators, right? Like you have Flats, who's a huge guy on like community feedback. This guy is insane on community feedback, gameplay, all of this different stuff. He's very interactive with his community. He keeps Overwatch like a positive, vibrant place, at least in the stream that he does and the content that he makes. And I think it's good. I think it's a positive for the game. If they brought him on to the Overwatch team for 6 months, like, I don't know, work something out. I'm not going to get into the intricacies. If Blizzard doesn't want to pay someone for their time, intern them. At least help make the game a better place. Look at feedback from people like Flats, there's CarQ, you have J3, there's like Kenzo, there's all of these different Overwatch content creators. Make a 6-month period, make a season where you put these guys in the CEO seat of Overwatch for a second. Like I said, they'll have to work out the intricacies for pay, because obviously if a streamer is giving their time to a company, you're going to want to be reimbursed for that.
No idea on any laugh.
There are ways to make this game better. They just don't do it. Like, I'm serious. Get Flats in the director's seat for 6 months. Get him in there for a season. That guy will single-handedly change so much. Obviously, it takes time to work on those things and implement things in that nature. So it would probably take a season or two before we see those things reflected. But what this game needs more than anything right now is that. It needs a light at the end of the tunnel. If they came on a director blog and said, okay, guys, we've commissioned a couple content creators. They're going to be helping us manage the game for a bit. You know, like, they don't need to be CEO of Blizzard or whatever. They don't need to be CEO of the Overwatch team, but give them some, like, creative liberty, right? Like, they've done things like that before.
Like, I have no clue on any content creators, haha.
Well, yeah, the Overwatch community is filled with bright content creators. Like I said, that guy Flats, he's a streamer, he does Overwatch. He's pretty high rank, he does all that stuff, he collabs with other streamers. I think J3 and him are good friends. I'm not sure on all the lore on those guys, but he's someone that I watch. He's someone that I know that Blizzard has taken feedback from before, but like, give these guys a little bit of power in terms of like listen to what they have to say. Like I said, intern them, have them help in some capacity. Let them lay the groundwork, and the Overwatch team can do their game dev stuff and fill in the outline that they're presented with. I think doing something like that would do the game wonders. Like, wonders beyond wonders. I don't know. If one of them got hired into Blizzard, they could bounce off these major changes and things like that, quality of life changes for Overwatch that we'd see return. I don't know. But like 2600 shop skin.
I only watch 2 content creators on all games laugh.
Oh. It's like behavior going to aughts for, I don't know, patch notes or something. That could be the equivalent, if you will, for Dead by Daylight. But like this, come on. I mean, I'm not gonna rag on the shop prices anymore. Like, I could go all day.
That
I can go all year. Well, I appreciate that. But like, I don't know. I hate this here. I think it's like glaring. It's a massive issue. You have like 5 items in here, right? 5 items. And then here you have 3 items, and they're charging the same price. And it's definitely not the same quality. Like, the Diva Weapon Charm, infinitely better than this. I could care less for name cards. So the fact that they got the chutzpah to charge $30 for that is nutty to me. And this, like, it's got the broken highlight intro, whatever. I don't care for the name card. Name card looks cooler here. Has an interesting design. You got the whole Gentle Monster brand, which they're collabing with, so I guess the premium price point makes sense. I'm not going to defend it, but I guess I could see it. It's like this weapon charm is significantly better than an hourglass. So for them to charge the same price for those two bundles is astounding to me. Like they needed to make this bundle 2100. Like neither of these things is worth more than 100. They're worth more than $1, not worth more than $1. Granted, I like the fact that they bundled these two. So if you were an Overwatch 1 player, or if you did pick up Mage, because like I said, I don't know if Mage can be bought with Legacy currency at the moment. They probably changed that since they put her in the shop. But I picked her up when she was worth Legacy currency, so I got it. So the bundle's actual price should be 21. But hey, it is what it is. Like I don't know. They just need to cut the prices down by $5 to $10. I think a lot more people would be a lot more willing to buy things, and I think in mass people would buy a lot more, which in turn would make them more revenue. Like one person can buy a $30 bundle, but if two people buy a $15 bundle, you're making the same price. You have more people that are probably more willing to come back and buy more. More active purchases, more people who are willing to purchase the battle pass. The reimburse thing is big time what I'd like to see with the battle pass. If they gave me my 1,000 coins back, that would be a godsend. That's all I can say. I don't know. There's things. Like I said, I think Blizzard's saving grace right now, what they can do to set themselves up for success in 1 to 2 seasons is commission some content creators, for sure. Like I said, intern them if they're willing to go that far for the game. Get that feedback, implement that feedback into the game. But, yeah. I don't know. I guess we could play Underworld. I guess. I don't actually know what the challenges are right now. I mean, I'm probably going to play Overwatch later on anyway, but I think we'll call it there. I don't really feel like playing the game at the moment. I'll probably go grab my Dead by Daylight login bonus and then go make food and we'll go from there. I don't know. I have a buddy who streams on Twitch. He might want to hop on, so I can do YouTube, he can do his Twitch stream, and we'll be on together. Maybe, but I don't freaking know. I don't know, Blizzard. Get your act together. That's all I can ask at this point. I want to love your game. Somewhere deep down I do. I think it's all awesome. The Omnics. Like at the end of the day, that's why I come back to this. I'm not some insane masochist who loves to torture myself. The fan base for this game kind of sucks. Some of the players kind of suck, and that's just part of the experience. I'll have bad games. I'll have great games. You know, I'll be on the winning side of the rolling the enemy team, and that's fun. But I don't know. It can be better. They can make the lows not be as low, in my opinion. But who knows? Who knows? I'll catch you guys later. Let me know if you buy anything from the shop. It's not a very large change, but I'm interested to see. Maybe someone got some pretty nifty just for you stuff. Poison Dart Lucio, whoa. Ugh. Alright, well I'll catch you guys later. Take it easy.